Ladies and gentlemen, this is only the beginning. We have before us the question of how to enforce the limited and enumerated powers of the United States. How do we balance the federal budget? And how do we handle the powers that the federal government has illegally assumed? Let's face it, depending on where you start, we've been ignoring the Constitution between 100 and 200 years. It means a lot of mistakes have been made, and it's a giant mess to clean up. Regardless of how you would prioritize fixing the mess, I believe it starts with education. As Thomas Jefferson said, "I know no safe depository of the ultimate powers of the society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome discretion, the remedy is not to take it away from them, but to inform their discretion by education. This is the true corrective of abuses of constitutional power." Furthermore, I do not think we fix it through the public schools or even through private schools. Go back to what John Jay said. Every member of the state ought diligently to read and to study the Constitution of his country and teach the rising generation to be free. It is up to us to both diligently read and study the Constitution of the United States. I know it sounds daunting, but I can tell you from personal experience, it's not nearly as hard as you've been led to believe. Only after we have a grasp of the fundamental and paramount law can we judge if other laws are compliant with it, if our state should abide by them, and if our representatives are fulfilling their oath to support it. We will also be in a position to teach the rising generation to be free. Note, I did not say have schools teach the rising generation to be free. That is part of our responsibilities as parents. Also, we'll be able to prepare to defend and assert our rights and do so legally and legitimately. So as we celebrate Constitution Day, I can think of no better way to honor those who pledged their lives, fortunes, and sacred honor to bring us freedom than to reread the document they gave us to help us keep the Republic.